Hi folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Ace Academy. Safe space which would be awesome. We're just at the Love Hotel with Valerie. And it's a fun old time. We're gonna have some sex. So, well, they have a ramen room. We have to stay in there. Right, that was the choice I made of all the other four, or there was 4 options, and I didn't like any of the other ones, so I chose this one by default.
You want to sleep in a bed shaped like a bowl of ramen?
Beats the hell out of a classroom. It's like 2 of my favorite things in the same place. Carbs and a way to burn them.
I think that room would just make me hungry.
Hungry for more?
Maybe next time we can stay in there, but I've already picked a room.
Good. Unless it's a weird one. Why'd you ask me which room I wanted if it didn't matter? Because it did matter. She wanted your opinion because you're dating, you idiot. She smirks.
To learn about your little secrets.
There you go. She wanted to learn about you, my dear boy. Valerie goes to the reception to check in, and we're handed out keys to the room. The keys to our room. When we arrive at the room, Valerie opens the door, and I step into Paris. That's adorable. Well, it's delightful. There we go. The wallpaper is a backdrop of Paris, complete with the Eiffel Tower overlooking the wide bed. The dining room table is reminiscent of an outdoor cafe, and Valerie takes a seat. This is nice.
Pretty cool, right? It looks even better than the pictures.
You would know you're from there. Mention that it reminds you of home or something. It definitely is cool, but out of all the different themes out there, why did you choose Paris? I don't know. She blinks.
I just wanted to see what their version of Paris would be.
Yeah, I do that sometimes with Canada. Specifically with Toronto, though you don't get a lot of that. Well, isn't that accurate?
Yeah.
I also do that with Niagara Falls, because I have been there and I've visited it a couple times, and it's breathtaking. And it's interesting to see what people interpret that as in media and such. She looks back at the Eiffel Tower.
My mom took me to see the tower once. It was the only time she took me to the city.
Aww.
Well, her and Louis. He paid for our trip,
Louis.
but he thought it was going to be a romantic weekend in Paris for just the 2 of them. Mom wasn't able to find a sitter for me, so she had no choice but to bring me along.
That's fair, I guess. Doesn't sound like it made a very pleasant trip.
It was less than ideal, but I remember looking up at the Eiffel Tower and being in awe by how tall it was. It seemed to poke through the clouds, and I wanted nothing more than to go up to the very top.
Nice. Also, good voicing. Did you? She shakes her head.
They had other plans. It's on my to-do list, though.
You know what? I respect that. Then will you do it? You will do it. We can go to Paris together and I'll take you up the Eiffel Tower. Larry looks at me with a strange expression as she's trying to figure me out before she smiles.
It's a date. Let's see what else this room is hiding.
Is it me? After exploring more of the room, we discovered a slot machine in the corner. It's a very random addition and very out of theme with the rest of the decor. The minibar was actually a vending machine for condoms and lube. Yeah, I was going to comment on that if they didn't. Thank goodness Valerie wasn't standing beside me. My face was red enough without her teasing comments. You're in your 20s, dude. Oh, God. Stop being so squeamish. I mean, it's honestly, it's fair, but like, so many anime protagonists are squeamish around anything sexual. It's like, I get it for a couple people. For real life, yeah, that's true. Some people are like that, and I'm perfectly fine. Whatever, I'm not gonna judge you for that. But it's like every anime protagonist, and there's other types of people in the world. Soon we get ready for bed. I crawl into the bed on my side, and Valerie crawls onto her side. We lay in silence, but I notice the gap between us is gradually getting smaller and smaller. And by gradually, I mean it wasn't gradual, and I pulled her close. Until Valerie spoons my chest. I throw my arm around her, and she places her arm over mine. Thanks for bringing me to Paris. That's a really nice comment. She flips over on her other side and faces me.
I'm glad I got to go with you.
I brush her hair out of her eyes and kiss her gently. Her sweet taste lingers in her mouth. That's a weird way to put that. And all I can think about is how wonderful and marvelous Valerie is. She's sweet but sharp, confident yet vulnerable, and I'm the only person who gets to see all the different sides of her. Only person. When I'm with her, nothing else exists. There's only us and the moments we create, like a picture or stillness in time. Very poetic. I would have gone with picture of stillness in time, personally, but that's just me being nitpicky. Hey! Je t'aime. Oh man, I didn't even notice the countdown, but I was gonna comment until I saw it. It was like, it's the only option, but obviously I'm going to pick that. And then I saw a 5 turn into a 4, and I'm like, oh. Valerie glances sharply at me, and her cheeks flush. But she doesn't look away. She breaks into a smile, which warms my soul, and kisses me deeply. And then she kisses me deeply.
Je t'aime.
Hey. Would it not be je veux t'aime? Or what would two, T-O-O be in, I don't know. Never took that in French. I've never learned as well. A gentle stir wakes me. I blink open my eyes and see Valerie slipping out of bed. Where are you going? My voice is thick with sleep. Where are you going? Valerie grins and crawls back over to kiss my cheek.
It's time to wake up. We've got a train to catch, remember?
I mean, I assumed, but I was never actually told the time. Not really ready to leave the warm bed, but I reluctantly do so anyway. The nice cold air touching my shirtless body. It's good. It's good. Personally, I like just a little bit of cool weather. That's me. I sleep without shirt on. That's just me. That's just how I sleep. And in the wintertime, it's really nice and refreshing just getting under the covers and being all cozy. Then I wake up and it kind of sucks, but then I put on a shirt and it's nice. We both get ready in silence, but there's no awkwardness to it. After we check out, we pick up a quick breakfast and wait for the train. Soon it arrives and we get on. Valerie leans her head on my shoulder. We spend the entire ride enjoying the comfort of each other's company. This is delightful, and I'm so happy it happened. Once we get on my bike, I drop her off at Ace.
I couldn't have asked for a better way to end the week.
Hell yes! Also, it's Thursday, so not really over yet, but whatever. Me neither. Oh wait, I just told you what day I'm recording this. Oh no! Mon numéro. Mon frère. Mon chéri. I've never learned the honorifics in French. I know vaguely what they all mean, I just don't know what context they're supposed to be used in. She kisses me one last time before heading back towards her dorm. After I watch her go, I drive back home in sadness as I'm not by her side anymore. It's late by the time I reach home. As soon as I do, I head straight from my room and collapse onto the bed. I couldn't have asked for a better day yesterday, but there's something comforting about coming back home to my own bed. That's how all vacations are. As my eyelids begin to droop, my phone rings, jolting me back awake. It's a call from Nikki. Of course I answer. Hello?
Thank God you're home.
Oh no, that's a sad voice. She speaks quickly and seems almost out of breath.
Can you pick me up from the bookstore?
I completely understood what she said, even if the text itself didn't. Her voice is garbled and I can hardly make out what she's saying. Of course. No question. She pauses and there's a moment on the phone before she speaks again.
Please, can you get me?
Where are you?
At the bookstore.
I heard you the first time. Her voice is clear, but she sounds scared. Be there. Obviously, I'm gonna go pick her up. She's a family member whom I care about, even in non-weird ways, and she's scared. Like, if it were just a thing, I'd be like, whatever, don't care. This sounds like an actual situation. Obviously, I'm gonna be there. Alright, I'll be there in a few minutes. Nikki sighs in relief.
Thanks.
Oh, I hang up the phone and I hurry back to my bike. Nikki would tell me if she were in danger. Unless she can't. Wouldn't she? I try not to dwell on the thought, but pick up speed anyway. Sometimes you can't say the words you're in danger or equivalent because of the danger. Sometimes people call the police and order a pizza because that's all they can communicate. It's scary to think about. Luckily, traffic is on my side and I arrive a few minutes earlier than anticipated. Nikki waits for me beneath a street lamp a few feet away from the bus stop. I can make out Ken's dark mop of hair beside her. It's a little strange that she's not under the bus awning. And what's Ken doing there? Uh-oh. Did something actually happen with Ken? I wasn't expecting anything bad to go happen there, but here we are. Nikki straightens up as I slow down. Flecks of blood stain her clothes and dark bruises mark her skin. Ken steps into the light to greet me, and I wince when I see him. His left eye and cheek is puffy and starting to turn purple. Oh! Either, here's the theory, since I don't know yet, either the two fought each other, or Nikki was under attack and he tried to defend her. Either way, my dude's probably going to assume that he was aggressive in some way. Blood drips down his face from a cut at his temple. He must have tried to clean it before, because his forehead is smeared with streaks of red. What the hell happened here? I park my bike and rush over to them. She doesn't look that bad. You probably should have drawn her gruesomely in order to hit home with that impact. Nikki throws her arms around me and hugs me tightly.
So glad you're here.
Oh my god, Nikki, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, okay. You're bleeding.
No, the blood's not mine.
Ah, okay. Is it Ken's?
No.
Ooh. You look like hell. He tries to smile but dabs at his swollen lip. His finger now stained with fresh blood. He holds himself stiffly and leans on the lamppost for support. So, you got all these... You look fine, by the way, a little buffed up, but if it's not your blood, then what?
He saved me from those guys.
Okay, alright. Theory 2. I think. It was one of the two.
I don't know. There was a group of them. 3, I think, waiting for the bus. And when I showed up, they started saying all these things about me.
Unfortunately, very real.
They were being so gross and creepy, but I tried to ignore them because I figured the bus would be there soon and it wouldn't matter. And then one of the guys tried to put his arm around me. Freaked out. Guess I pushed him and he got really angry. And then the other guy grabbed me and...
My blood runs cold. I've never heard stories about this in real life. Not to this degree, anyway. Though I am aware that basically every female in my life has gone through situations similar to this one, and it is devastating. You what? Did he hit you? Are you hurt?
No.
Nikki's voice trembles as her eyes glitter with tears. I'm about to pull her back into a hug when Ken slips his hand into hers and squeezes.
Ken intervened before anything could have happened.
Good. I'm glad he was there to help you. She glances at Ken, smiling broadly.
He came barreling out of the bookstore, screaming at that guy to let me go. And then he punched him right in the face.
Which one?
The guy was super angry,
Ah.
and he and his friends ganged up on him.
How did you get your bruises then? She frowns.
I tried to stop them from ganging up on Ken.
You what? What were you thinking, joining the fight? You could have been seriously injured. He was seriously injured. She was trying to defend her boyfriend. Protective or not, that does make sense at the time. Like he sets her jaw.
There was no way I was going to let Ken fight them alone. Especially not when this fight only happened because of me.
It wasn't... Ooh, don't blame yourself for that one. I'm too stunned by her outburst to reply. Of course I'm not pleased that she put herself in danger, but a part of me is also a little proud.
But I didn't really need to help.
I raise an eyebrow.
Ken beat 2 of them up by himself. The 3rd one had to help them up so they could escape.
Dang. My bro. Props. What? I look skeptically at Ken. I wouldn't say he's scrawny, but he's no muscle man either. Oh man, I'm so judgmental. Ken shifts nervously. I think I still make him uncomfortable.
I have some experience with martial arts.
Kudos.
What do you mean, some experience? You're a 2nd dan black belt.
Well, damn. Damn. That's pretty impressive. Is it what? Certainly wasn't expecting that. You threw yourself in harm's way to protect Nikki? That is correct.
Of course.
Ken maintains eye contact and answers with conviction. Nikki blushes.
Anyway, I told Ken he should go back inside, but he refused.
I mean, yeah, he wanted to stay with you to protect you. All of this lines up.
It's not safe for her to wait alone.
I take another look at Ken. Respect. Respect. There's a fire in his eyes I've never noticed before, because I was being judgmental at the time. When he looks at Nikki, he isn't that timid kid trembling in his boots. He looks like someone who's willing to move mountains. That's love. That's young love, my bro. I meet his eyes and nod. Thanks for being there for her. He blinks in surprise but nods back.
I only did what anyone would have done.
Correct. Actually, a lot of people wouldn't have done anything, so you did better than what most people would have done.
Don't be so modest. You were amazing out there.
Ken shrugs awkwardly, then winces in pain. Are you sure you're okay, though? Maybe we should take you to the hospital. He shakes his head.
I'm fine. Nothing's broken.
I look him over. I don't know about that.
I told him we should call an ambulance, but he refused.
Also, Ken, sure, he's probably local, but do you two have, like, local Japanese health coverage? Because I think it's universal there, I'm pretty sure. And it's very likely. And you guys haven't lived there for very long, so who's to say you actually have coverage there? So you guys be careful, you're Americans. That's a no bueno right there.
I promise, I'm okay. I'm sorry for causing you such trouble.
Okay, shut the fuck up and go to the hospital, my dude. This is one of those rare times I wish my bike could fit more people. Do you at least have a ride home?
He let me call his brother to come pick him up.
We can wait for your brother together. We'll wait here until he arrives.
I appreciate the thought, but I would feel more at ease if you took Nikki home.
But you're going to be tracked down and beaten after walking back into the bookstore. There is strength in numbers, protection in numbers. Difficult choice, actually. Because he would be safer in the bookstore, but also they could be, like, actually robbed, or the dudes could break in. Me staying there could mean there could be a fight, but also it's less likely to happen as there's more people. But anyway, this is an anime game, so it still might happen anyway. I'm gonna walk you into the bookstore. If you don't want us to wait with you, which I could, but, you know, you seem fine, will you at least let us walk you back into the bookstore? It should be safer in there.
I'm sure your coworkers will let you back in. They're probably wondering what happened to you anyway.
You work there? Cannot. Then let's definitely get you back inside. Realizing he's fighting a losing battle, Ken agrees.
Okay.
Why would you not want that to happen? Nikki and I go to support him, but he manages to walk by himself. As we head into the bookstore, his coworkers rush out to help, each asking questions about what happened. Nikki and I sit with Ken as we wait for his brother to arrive. Nikki fusses over Ken, and he lets her, which is perfectly fine. As I watch the two of them, I pay close attention to Ken. He's calm, respectful, and polite, but more importantly, he makes Nikki smile. Ken, know you approve. I'm not convinced. He still has tainted... I didn't have a thing there. He's a bad guy! Oh, fucking stupid. Hey, Ken, can I talk to you for a second? He looks at me with wide eyes, the very same expression you wore the first time I met him.
Sure.
Amused, I lead him to the quiet area behind the shelves. I'm trusting you to take care of her. He doesn't require that. Neither does Nikki. He blinks blankly before his eyes open wide again. As his face goes pink, he bows at a perfect 90-degree angle. I'm not her father. Good sir, I'm her brother.
Of course. Thank you for your trust.
I get what it means. I'm not her father. You don't have to bow. I mean, to him, it makes sense that he would. He returns to an upright position.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. Also, do everything I say forever.
Sorry.
I glare at him and he shuts up. Heh, this is kind of fun. I think I might actually enjoy this turn of events. Not her father. Okay, let's go back. Nikki bombards us with questions after we return.
What was that all about? Why wasn't I invited? Why did Ken bow?
We started the call. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, Ken, why did you bow? I grinned devilishly at him, daring him to answer.
It's because he's my senpai?
I guess, technically. She stares at him blankly, then shifts her attention to me. What am I to teach him, though? What am I an upperclassman in?
What did you do?
I told them the truth that I am God. Nothing at all. Isn't that the right gun?
Of course.
Nikki pouts, but I can... Okay. Moving past that one. A few minutes later, Ken's brother shows up. He convinces Ken to go to the hospital and thanks us for our help. With Ken safe, we head home. But that'll have to be it for this one. I think we're about at the end. I have no clue, though. That'll have to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, am Keywii. You've been great too, and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!